Today's at-home and beginner workout, we've got a dynamic workout. In other words, moving from one point to another, so all of your sets are going to be in either distance or for time. Here's a preview of a walking Spider-Man, moving forward in the Spider-Man push-up. And here's a very intense, higher difficulty workout, tuck jumps, or the modified version, squat jumps. Here is your full workout for today. Feel free to take a screenshot if you like so you have access while you are working out. Let's get into it. Warm up today. Be doing a lot of dynamic explosive movements, so we want to make sure we're good and warmed up. Go 3 sets for about 1 lap, which is give or take 30 feet. If you don't have something to measure, just eyeball it. You got high knees, hamstring kicks, also known as butt kickers. And we got Frankensteins, trying to go that leg straight, swing it up and touch with your opposite hand while staying controlled and balanced. Alright, anything that's super tight in this workout, especially your calves, anything like that, make sure you get it good and loose before we actually get into the workout. Walking toe touches, trying to keep the leg that's on the ground straight, reaching down with the opposite hand and lengthening the hamstring. First circuit, we got lower body focus, 3 sets of 1 lap, approximately 30 feet. Got your duck walks, trying to stay as low as you can. Broad jumps, jump as far as you feel comfortable, trying to start low and land low in that jump position. We got bounds for height and bounds for distance. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to get super high in the air. You can still do this explosive movement while keeping your foot on the ground. Trying to reach as high as you can and then reach out as far as you can. And we got our forward and reverse lunges, classic. Just stepping forward, bringing that back leg to meet your front leg. Land with your whole foot flat on the ground when you step forward in that forward lunge. And reverse lunge is the same thing in reverse. You step backwards first, trying to get a good approximately 90-degree angle in both legs at the bottom of that lunge position, and then bring in your front leg to meet your back leg when you stand up. Next circuit, we got an upper body focus. So again, it's going to be 3 sets of approximately 1 lap, 4 different movements. We got a dynamic Spider-Man push-up, as you saw in the preview for today's workout. And we got some crab walks. We got forward and reverse. All right, so it's going to put a decent amount of pressure on your shoulders, trying to keep your butt off the ground while you walk. You can see me going in reverse, flipping it around. And then final movement for today, we got a lateral front leaning rest walk. So we're just in that push-up position of the front leaning rest. You're going laterally back and forth. You don't have to move your legs or hands at the exact same time. Just move comfortably back and forth. Alright, full body, a little bit higher degree of difficulty here. So we're going 6 sets for 30 seconds on. Take rest between the sets if you need it. But it'll take about 2 minutes per set to knock out these 4 movements. You got burpee broad jumps, so chest to deck, pop up or step up, and then explode into the broad jump. You got walkouts, as you can see here. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. That'll depend on obviously your flexibility level. And then we've got some side shuffle for the last 2 movements. You can kind of let your heart recover a little bit from those burpee broad jumps. A lot more difficult. Both sides for 30 seconds. And then finisher, we got tuck jumps and or squat jumps, whichever one you're capable of doing.